And also, I gotta note, this is the first time that I seen somebody get their ass whipped with a switch. Okay, now Rashad, here you go. Listen, I'm not gonna say who it happened to or what. All I'm gonna say is that a character told another character to go outside and get a switch, and you bring that switch back, and I'm gonna tear your ass up. All right, Tubi, I see you. I see you. Check y'all out. So, yo, Tubi said we're getting tired of being the butt of all jokes. We're tired of being the joke of the streaming platform services. Okay, so you think of streaming platforms, you think of Netflix and Hulu and even Peacock, Paramount Plus, HBO. When you think about Tubi, like Tubi, isn't that the place of ratchet TV? All those corny ass bad black movies with the terrible acting and, you know, anybody and their mama can make a film and put it on there? Tubi said, that's enough. You're going to put some respect on our name. So here it is. A Tubi original just dropped, right? So I saw the little TV spot for this, little ad for this on YouTube for a movie called Cinnamon. All right, so when I think of Cinnamon, I also think about, what's that movie, Honey, that came out? Usually names about females that start with that have to do with a food name usually don't be that good, unless you're Coffee or, well, what's another one Pam Grier was in? With a sexy behind. I'm gonna get to her in a second. So yeah, Cinnamon stars your girl Haley Kilgore. I'm trying to remember these names. Haley Kilgore, who's most known for Raising Kanan. All right, she plays a young jukebox Raising Kanan with a heavenly, sensational voice. God, her voice is so angelic, man. So yeah, she plays the character of Cinnamon, and so this film is a pleasant surprise. I didn't know Tubi had it in them. There's hope. All right, yo, even BET gets more props than Tubi does. So this is a Tubi original, also distributed by Village Roadshow Pictures. So Cinnamon is a character who works. She's a singer, well, an aspiring singer and actress who wants to break into Hollywood, wants to move to California, has big dreams, but as of right now, she works at a rundown gas station and she hates her life. She hates her job, and then enters into a life a dude that she hasn't known since high school. And they reconnect. There's sparks there, there's chemistry there, but my man is an arch criminal. He's a thief. He's a convict. He robs and steals for a living, but he's in love. And guess what? He believes in her. I believe in your dream. I believe you can be somebody. And she says, what about you? I'm just a little petty thief. I'm nothing. So the movie kind of sets up for it to be kind of like this Bonnie and Clyde thing. But what I like about this film, and this may be, okay, so what I like about this film is what people made use as a harsh criticism is it takes a very hard detour. So it starts out as this tender love story with these two beautiful actors who have such great chemistry, and you want to see them get together and have this blossoming romance. But then the movie says, it takes a very hard, dark turn into territory I didn't think they were going to go in. So I saw the ad, but I didn't know what this movie was about. So I'm kind of coming to this blind. And Damon Wayans is also in here. And Damon Wayans, he's one of the highlights of the movie, man. He talks with like this weird voice. Like he takes his Damon Wayans thing that he does and like just amplifies it. So he's one of the highlights of the movie. He kind of reminds me of the Bernie Mac character in the Players Club. Dollar Bill kind of reminds me of that character. He's the owner of this gas station. He's her boss, and he's kind of he's a jerk, right? So yeah, so something happens where this film just takes a dark turn, and for a while, you forget that it's about these two lovebirds. It goes in a totally different direction. So something happens. I don't know if they put this in it. I don't know if there's a full trailer, but I don't want to spoil nothing, because, people say, Rashad, you used to be spoiling shit. I'm going to try not to spoil nothing, but something happens where these two characters disappear, and then it becomes about these characters. It has to do with these two, right? It has to do with them. But they bring these other characters in, and it becomes a totally different movie. It becomes like a Tarantino, like Reservoir Dogs / Jackie Brown type joint. And speaking of Jackie Brown, Pam Grier is in this movie, and Pam Grier plays a half-blind, deaf criminal, and her son works for her, and her husband, who are like, they're cowboys, and they work for her. The way she communicates is through sign language, and she has this thing she does where she has her black shades on, and the lenses kind of go up like Dwayne Wayne's in a different world. And so depending on if a person lives or dies, like, so if she lifts up the one eye and it's the dead eye, that person's dead. If she lifts up the other one, it's regular eye, the person lives. So little shit like that. So I'm the director. Oh God, you know what? I knew this was gonna happen. That's an old man brain kicking in. Don't worry. I'm gonna put his name. His name's gonna be plastered here, so you can't miss it. Brilliant, brilliant young filmmaker. I enjoyed this movie. I was entertained. I was into it. It falls just under an hour and a half, and I'm cool with that because it seems like now every movie has to be over 2 hours long. Even something, it could be a movie about a can being kicked down the street, and somehow they'll stretch it out to 2.5 hours. Not every movie has to be 2.5 hours. Okay, back in the '80s had some of the best movies, and a lot of those movies fell under an hour and 50 minutes. So stop trying to make these super long, drawn out, freaking wannabe epics. No, sometimes just keep it short and simple. I used to work in the sales industry, and we had Kiss versus Kill. Okay, Kiss, keep it short and simple. Kill, keep it long and lengthy. So this goes from a romance to an underdog kind of Eminem 8 Mile type of story where she wants to be a singer. She records a song, and she's probably gonna be somebody. Then it turns into a crime caper. It turns into a gangster film, and then there's shootouts. And this movie kind of had it all. I enjoyed it. I had a good time with it. But like I said, I can see some people criticizing, saying that, well, it feels like two different movies because the tone was kind of off. I can't explain why it works in this movie, but it does. And also, I gotta note, this is the first time that I've seen somebody get their ass whipped with a switch. Okay, now Rashad, here you go. Listen, I'm not gonna say who it happened to or what. All I'm gonna say is that a character told another character to go outside and get a switch, and you bring that switch back, and I'm gonna tear your ass up. Okay, I've seen it. In that Jackson 5 movie, but you never actually seen Joe Jackson actually beat them with the switch. Okay, comes back with the switch. Person tells you, hey, the louder you cry, the more you're gonna get hit, the harder you're gonna get hit. And got that switch, and yo, if you ever got hit by a switch, you know that sound. All you hear is that wind cracking and whelps all over you. So yeah, Tubi surprised me. Now, I guess the bar has been set. So now Tubi, okay, you came with a good one. Let's see if you can keep this up. Let's see if you can now earn the respect that you want, like a Peacock, or like Hulu, or like Netflix, or like Paramount Plus. Okay, let's keep it up. Give us some more originals like this, and we'll see something. And another, okay, so what's the name? What did I say her name was again? Damn, Jukebox. Jukebox, beautiful in this movie, absolutely beautiful. Has a screen presence. I want to see her in more stuff. And Raising Kanan, she plays a different kind of character. And this character that she plays in this movie shows her full beauty, and I'm all for it. Damon Wayans killed. He's funny as hell. And there's another character in there also. What is his name? Jeremy Harris. Okay, as Pam Grier's son, like the main bad guy's son. Crushed it. Every scene he was in, he was a scene stealer. All right. I try to look up his filmography. I haven't seen anything that he's in, but I want to see more of this brother because he absolutely crushed it in this movie. I can't believe I'm saying this, y'all. Damn, I hope I don't get Phantom Menace by this movie or Justice League by this movie and watch it again and be like, yeah, that shit was kind of bad. Or if I watch some reviews online and people say, man, that was the worst movie I've ever seen. Homer Simpson in the bushes. But as of right now, I give it an A. I give it an A. Look, this is one of the most refreshing films that I've seen in a minute. All right, now I've been having some good times going to the cinema, watching these big blockbusters. But it's good to see a movie by a black director, by a black filmmaker, about black people, and it's authentically black and not over the top and stereotypical, but shows us as being ourselves. And I love that. And somebody actually got beat with a switch, which, I don't know any other culture that got beat with switches, but we got asked to talk with some switches. That's it, and that's all. So have you seen Cinnamon? What you think about it? Comment freely below. Let me know what you thought. If you like and dig this content, hit that like and subscribe notification bell in the corner. I gotta say this too also, by the way. Pam Grier, first time I looked at her, it didn't lust over her because, one, she's old, and two, this is like one of her few characters where it didn't have to do with her sexuality. Even Jackie Brown. Pam Grier was bad. I wanted a piece of Pam Grier than Jackie Brown. She was 50 at the time. But this one, she was actually scary. She was a mean, scary bitch. Comment freely below. All that good stuff. Rashad G signing out. See you in the next video.